Hello friends, my name is Carlos. I am diabyweb.es and today I am going to explain to you how to create a carousel of WordPress blog entries using a function that Elementor has recently added. The Pro version of Elementor is okay, which is the carousel look. Before getting into what the tutorial is, how would you always thank each other? If you like the video you are going to see below or the content I made, you will like it or subscribe to the channel. You will activate the ability to click, not continue to be active for future videos and such. I invite you that if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. What we are going to do is an example similar to the one we now have on screen. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is create the template. What will define each one of the elements of the carousel? Okay, to do this, we are going to our desktop. We are going to Theme Matter Templates. We are going to go to Google Elements and Regio Nuevo. Okay, here and here in the container, we are going to generate the template. For example, the first thing I'm going to load, which is the title of the entry. I'm going to say that it's 1H2. The left is worth the link. We're going to define it dynamically. By clicking here, we tell you VR from the entrance. Another thing I am going to do is modify the size a little. Is it worth something like that? Okay, the following, I'm going to put a separator, for example, a separator. The 80%, the one that aligns to the left. We are going to put a button to read the button more, and we put OK since I make the text better, and we also define the link dynamically. Outside the entrance, and what I'm going to do now is also put the highlighted image as the background. Well, we have to do it. Let's do it. Let's put some stuffing on it. Okay? And now we are going to put the background image of the entry of each of the blog entries. We're going to kind of bottom. Dynamic label, highlighted image, I tell you, center position, do not repeat, and the size, we are going to give you a bench, okay? On top of that, we can do it here. We can make that, when they do the over, it is put in color, okay? Then we go to the background type, background, we define a color. By the way, this, oh no, sorry. We are going to do this from the bottom layer. We order it here. Bottom layer is valid when passing the cursor and then when we already have our personalized design, it is also worth remembering that perhaps the mobile version should be modified, because here is the source. It's a little much. When we already have the design, we publish it okay. And now we go to the page where we are going to add our carousel. Okay, right now I'm going to update the page so that it loads the template I just made, and we'll look for a widget called Loop Builder, joining Carousel. Okay, here we go. Let's get to our content. Okay, and here what we should look for is the template that we have just created. Okay, I think it's 980. Okay. Yes, it's the 980. Okay, and then here we are, because we would go on to customize everything that is the look of the carousel, number of slides, number of entries. In this case, okay, for example, we're going to tell you to show only two entries, okay? We can customize the voucher query if we want to include or exclude post-voucher entries. We can sort by date ascending or descending order. Well, you should already know these polls, okay? And here are the carousel options, okay? For example, I say that the speed is faster. We are going to leave the settings that are enabled by default. And I am going to change the direction from the carousel. Here, if we want topics from the carousel, and here topics from the page, okay? And here, well, if we want to separate from the carousel, okay? And page customization options, okay? So let's check. Let's see. Save the changes, and now we don't have here. We update, and we will see how the post carousel that we just created appears below. Okay, is it okay to comment on one thing now? If you look, the only thing that links each of the entries is the title. And the button, if you want the entire container of each one of the elements to be a link to the entry. Come to the staff, okay? Container and below in arrangement, in additional options, HTML tag. You define it as a link, okay? And here dynamically or in advance, okay? And so the whole container will be a link, okay? Well, that's it for the video. I hope you liked that it helped you. If so, remember to give a like. Suscríbete al canal, activa la campanita para recibir noti. Check out future videos, doubts and questions in the comments. See you in future videos. See you later.